Sequence of returns risk becomes an issue for retirees with the markets down. Wade Phau's advice for managing sequence of returns risk. Presented by Paul Martin. You already know taking distributions from investment accounts during market downturns, especially early in retirement, can put at risk the longevity of an investment portfolio. To mitigate sequence of returns risk for your client approaching or currently in retirement, Wade Phau, PhD, CFA, and Professor of Retirement Income at the American College of Financial Services, recommends, as part of a responsible plan, to have another asset outside the investment portfolio to draw from as a temporary resource when the portfolio is down in value. Returns on this asset should not be correlated to the portfolio, since the purpose of the asset is to support spending when the portfolio is at greater risk. Phau recommends home equity as a buffer asset, accessed through a reverse mortgage. When the portfolio loses value, a reverse mortgage is, quote, a buffer asset available to temporarily spend funds to help bridge that portfolio for you, so that you're not having to sell from it when it's losing value, end quote. Borrowers can take the money from a reverse mortgage in a lump sum, as fixed monthly payments, or they can set up a credit line, accessible whenever they need it, such as a market downturn. The following graph illustrates the advantage created by a buffer asset and highlights how skipping a distribution for a single year following a market downturn can dramatically impact the portfolio. This illustration uses 1970, 1974, and 1975, the years after the market corrections in 1969, 1973, and 1974. In this historical example, we will assume a 62-year-old, recently retired couple working to create a retirement plan that will support their budget for 34 years through age 95, a $1 million investment portfolio in a Roth IRA, seeking to spend a little over $39,000 a year, using market returns from 1962 to 1995. This graph illustrates what would happen to the value of a portfolio if they skipped one or more annual distributions. If all of the distributions were taken, after all three market downturns, the portfolio would be depleted in 1995. If they skipped one distribution in 1970 after the 1969 market drop and took only 33 distributions in total, the portfolio would still be valued at a little over $700,000 in 1995. If they skipped the distributions for all 3 years after the market dropped, the value of their portfolio in 1995 would be $2.25 million. If they chose to skip the distributions for these years, they could source an equal amount from a line of credit on a reverse mortgage. Using a coordinated spending strategy, your clients can withdraw an equal amount of their distribution from a reverse mortgage credit line. When the market rebounds, your client's portfolio has a better opportunity to recover and continue to grow because they did not sell assets from their portfolio. After the market has rebounded, they can go back and draw their income from their retirement portfolio as planned. Financial advisors that include home equity in their client's financial plan will find that it is a vital asset that can be used as part of a coordinated strategy to improve retirement outcomes. To give you a further understanding of reverse mortgages, I will go over other topics in depth in additional videos. If you have any questions or would like to learn how a reverse mortgage might be structured to fit your client's particular situation, you can contact me directly. My information is below. See you on the next video.